Hi there, it's Lucy Johnson here from fullybookedformula.com, where we work with fitness, health and wellness professionals that want to get more clients, make more money and dramatically improve the quality of their life in the next 3 to 6 months. And today's video tip is about how to market your Pilates classes. We work with an awful lot of Pilates instructors and Pilates studios, so I want to give you my 5 tips for marketing your Pilates classes successfully based on what I've been doing with several hundred Pilates instructors in the last few years. So my first thing I want to say to you is, before you start marketing at all, you need to get really clear and really intentional on what it is you want to achieve. It's really no good going out and doing marketing if you have no idea how many clients you want to attract as a result of that marketing. So the first thing you need to do is get clear on your numbers. Decide how many clients you would like coming to your Pilates classes. It might be an additional 10, an additional 20, an additional 200. It doesn't matter what the number is, but I want you to be clear on how many people you are trying to pull into the business, because if it's a big number, it stands to reason that you know you need to be doing more marketing. If it's a very small number, it stands to reason that you should think, I'm just going to do a small amount of marketing. But that's the place to start. The second thing to do, my second tip, is you've got to get really clear on where the typical person that would come to your Pilates class is hanging out. Where are they spending time and what are they paying attention to? The biggest mistake made in marketing is when you just randomly do what I call blanket scattergun marketing, and you put your marketing message out everywhere you possibly can without really thinking about what your ideal client that you want to pull into your business is really paying attention to. If you don't know, you need to ask them. And let me give you some tips about what your ideal client might be paying attention to in the form of marketing. So look at, are they spending time on Facebook? A lot of people these days are spending time on Facebook. If they are, you need to look at boosting your posts on Facebook and running Facebook ads on Facebook. They also might be living in a certain area. There might be certain residential areas near or around you that you know a lot of your typical clients would be living at. So you want to do a residential postcard drop or a flyer drop. And my tip for residential flyer or postcard drops is never do it just once. You must do it 3 times minimum to really be sure that you are getting the best exposure possible. Another place they might be hanging out is they might be looking for Pilates classes on Google. So you need to make sure your website is ranking in the top 3 spots in Google. And another place they could be hanging out is at other people's businesses. So maybe they've worked with a physiotherapist before, maybe they've worked with a chiropractor before. And I work with a lady who owns several Pilates studios, and she very successfully goes once every 4 weeks and spends 2 hours in her 2 physiotherapists, and I think it's 1 chiropractor's practices, offering free postural assessments to their clients that are coming in and out either whilst they're waiting for their appointment or as they're coming out of their appointment. And at the end of those postural assessments, which are completely free, she offers them the chance to come to a free Pilates taster class. Now, obviously, she has the physio and the chiro's permission. She's got a great relationship with them, and they're very happy to cross-reference people to each other. The third thing that I want to share with you when it comes to marketing your Pilates classes are you must be offering what we call at Fully Booked Formula a free high-value gift before you expect people to be ready to buy from you. Now, what works exceptionally well for Pilates is a free taster class. Just one, and it can either be a class you put on specifically just for new people, or you can simply feed people into your existing classes so that they get to have a go and get to speak to and meet some of your existing clients. The fourth tip I have for you when it comes to marketing your Pilates classes are, once the person has done the taster class, you really must make them an offer to join your classes and to sign up to spend time with you there and then. It's really important that you don't let them go home and then try and email them or have a conversation with them. You've got to have the conversation with them directly after the taster class, and on a piece of paper, hand them what is your offer. So it might be that they get to join your 12-week course and it's £80, but if they do it within the next 24 hours, you are going to give them a free bonus class, for instance. So something that makes it worth their while, them coming to that taster, and something that makes it worth their while responding to your offer very quickly, because there's a deadline and a time limit on it. And then my fifth and final tip for marketing your Pilates classes is, once people have been to those tasters, and maybe they haven't signed up, or maybe they're in the process of thinking about if they want to or not, you must follow up. People get really scared about following up because they don't want to appear pushy. But the rules of marketing are, until someone gives you a firm no, keep asking them if they want to join your classes and courses of your Pilates, because oftentimes people just need a few nudges before they're ready to sign up. So as an example, if someone came to your taster class on the Wednesday, you told them about your offer, they said, I'm going to think about that, you'd say, great, what time tomorrow should I give you a call to see if what your decision has been? Really make sure that you're arranging those follow-up calls with people, and phoning is much better than email, much better. You'll get a much higher conversion rate and many more people coming to your tasters turning into clients if you follow up on the phone with a personal phone call. So those are my 5 tips for how to market your Pilates classes. They have been working for several of my clients for many months and years, and they can work for you too.